Now that we're talking about a third vaccine dose to fight COVID, do you think this is a hint that we might need a yearly shot? WMAR2 News' Ray Strickland joins us live in Baltimore. Ray, you talked to two doctors, and in their expert opinion, is an annual shot something we may see down the line?
Well, Jamie, the short answer to that question is no. At least as of right now, they do not believe a yearly shot will be necessary. Officials across Maryland are preparing to offer a third dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, but some are wondering if an annual shot will be needed to stay protected from the virus.
We have no data to suggest that you would need more than that.
Dr. Theodore Bailey is the chief of infectious disease at GBMC. He says the COVID-19 vaccine may very well follow a shot regimen similar to hepatitis B.
There are a number of other vaccines where the vaccination is not a single shot or two shots. For instance, hepatitis B is something that when we get vaccinated, we typically require 3 shots, but then we don't get further shots down the road.
The CDC is recommending a third dose of the vaccine because studies have shown protection from the first 2 doses weakens over time. However, the CDC says it's still effective at preventing serious illness.
I would have to say we have to follow the science.
Dr. Matthew Lawrence is with the University of Maryland School of Medicine. He says it's still too early to know if an annual shot will be needed, but he says it will depend on many different issues, including new variants and how the current vaccines protect us against them.
All the more reason to anticipate these questions now and go ahead and set up studies that will be in the process of answering the questions so that when the time comes, if we do need an annual booster, we will know who will need it. We will know exactly when the best timing will be for it.
Some people we spoke to say if the science shows a need for yearly shots, they'll be willing to take it.
I have no problem with booster shots.
I think if it's necessary, we should consider it. I think, anything that we can do to stop community spread is important.
Hopefully we won't need it year after year, but if we do, to stay alive, then yes, I'm certainly willing to do that.
And in an interview with CBS, the CDC Director Rochelle Walensky also talked about the possibility of yearly shots. She says this third shot should be enough, saying, quote, "I don't want to say never, but we are not necessarily anticipating that you will need the COVID-19 vaccine annually," end quote. Reporting live tonight in downtown Baltimore, Ray Strickland, WMAR2 News.
All right.